Okay, green and red. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Semiaquatic Circus. What did we leave off on? We just became friends with Clyde, right?
Yeah, so then we had the whole...
What?
You coming in with my girl, Clyde?
Yeah.
Oh, she has two hands, don't she?
That thing. But,
And then, meanwhile, in the behind, Savannah was all like...
oh, it's scandalous. But, yes.
Like, oh no, we have 3 dates to the prom.
Yes, that's right. So we were done and we were gonna move on to the next day. Day 5 or day 4?
Day 5.
Alright, man, we're just cruising through this. Alright, load. This one. Right? Did we do day 4? Yeah, no.
Well, so day 1 was Pogo, day 2 was Yoyo, day 3 was Savannah, and day 4 was Clyde.
Yeah. Okay, place your bets. Is it gonna be the monkey? Yes or no? Monkeys.
The monkey triplets?
Thoughts?
That would be my guess.
Alright, well, let's find out. Wait, I think I switched to, yeah. I was like, wait, I don't remember the clicking being in the background. It feels quite odd. What does? Being on my own when there's no show going on. Usually I'm only alone because they're all performing. But there's no show happening and I'm alone. It feels alright. It feels natural. Like I'm walking around my home. Goodness, I've gotten attached quite quickly, haven't I? But they're also... I know, actually, as I'm reading, I'm like, this is smoother than normal, it feels like. But they're also lovely, and they make me feel like a place like this is where I'm truly meant to be after all. And it's nicer than I would have ever thought. I think that once we depart from here together, I'll be able to... Over there. Esmond. Oh, that's Darwin!
Oh, yes. We never got the names for the other 2 monkeys. We only got
It was Twa something, right?
No, Viz?
Viz? Why am I thinking Twa? I think Viz is right.
The
like vision. Yeah. Darwin. What does that have to do with speaking? I feel like everything has had a thing, so I'm like, what is Darwin? What am I missing? Esmond is talking to Darwin. I can't hear what it's about. Not that I need to. Eavesdropping would be inappropriate. Maybe I can join their conversation, though I don't want to interrupt if it's something important. But I have still never gotten the chance to think. I think he spotted us. He's noticed me. Darwin left. Oh, now Esmond's coming over here. Good morning, Esmond. It's so lovely to see you this morning. Why is she blushing? Goodness, he's even more gorgeous up close. Somebody has a crush. I almost feel I should be more dressed up just to talk to him. You were talking to Darwin just now? Ah!
Oh, yes, he has a crush on me.
The circus is about to be spicy.
Wasn't spicy enough that 3 people were already
Spice!
pushing him onto.
Yeah, but that's like the kind that I'm not quite sure if it's actually interest or more like a friendship interest, you know, like how you have like fake family and stuff. And Savannah's, yeah. But like Pogo, Gogo, and Clyde, I'm not too sure. But anyway, Oh?
That's not what I wanted to talk to you about, though.
Okay. Well, go ahead then.
Capella.
Yes?
I don't really know how to say this.
What's wrong, Esmond? What is it? Is everything all right?
Have you bathed?
Do I smell bad? Excuse me? Do I smell bad? Oh my goodness, I smell bad, don't I?
A little.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh no.
Is there a reason you haven't?
Do you guys have bath? I mean, you gotta have showers somewhere, right? Or like a bathtub or something. I
mean, Pogo sleeps in a bathtub.
Right, but like, does she change the water? I don't know. Truthfully, I didn't know it was a thing circus folks do.
I see. Well, let's remedy that, shall we? Come with me, I'll bring you to our bathing tent and show you how it's done.
Thank you. There's a bathing tent? A whole tent dedicated to bathing?
I know, I would assume it would have been more of a cart as opposed to a tent.
I have no idea.
You usually want more sturdy walls for that.
Okay, so it looks like you fill up a bathtub.
And after, you'll add some soap and mix it in, and so it's nice and sudsy.
I see. Thank you, Esmond.
You already thanked me earlier.
I'm thanking you for something different.
It's still yet to see her legs.
Also, the silence bothers me. The fact that there's no background music. I wanted to thank you for taking a chance on me. If it wasn't for you, then I might not have been accepted into the circus. And I don't know where I would be now if that wasn't the case.
Haha. If anything, I should be the one thanking you.
Emotional music. Why, Esmond? Huh?
If you never showed up, I think I would have feared that I had lost my friends forever.
What do you mean, Esmond?
I mean, we've been making
everyone
was moping pretty much before we showed up.
We brought life to the circus. What can I say? I'm sorry?
I'm also new to the circus, you know?
Oh. Really?
In a sense. I was the third to last person to join before you did. I never thought I'd be in the circus one day. I am sure you didn't either. But here we are. Here we both are.
Why are you here then?
It's really nothing that exciting.
I'd still like to hear about it, if it's alright.
Well, if you insist.
Background.
I used to be part of a traveling dance troupe.
I'm pretty sure I said something about him being a dancer, right? I was like, he seems like he'd be a dancer or something.
Well, yes, at first we said tightrope, and then she was like, no, nobody does the tightrope anymore, and so then... But he does have aerial skills, and so then we came up with a couple different things.
I feel like that really fits him being a dancer.
Specialized in aerial dance.
Does that mean he's like one of those people who comes down from the silk ropes?
Dancers?
Yeah! And it's like, foldy, and then here they are, and they're like, do-do-do.
What is that called?
Has a name. Silk ropes. I don't know.
it's going to bug me.
I was like, hello?
I wouldn't say we were well known, but we were beginning to move up in the world.
Ooh.
It was a wonderful feeling to feel as if our hard work was finally paying off. Okay. What happened to the chat?
Oh, I have no idea.
It wasn't like that when we were just a few seconds ago.
Technical difficulties.
How do I reload that?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I could still see it on here if it pops up.
Oh, I see. I found it.
There we go.
It's not showing the thingy, though.
I'm not that concerned about it.
Weird.
Anyway! Did you read this line?
Yes.
Okay. Boop. Oh, wait, I'm out.
Oh, shoot. I'm just so confused on
I was gonna say, I would just leave it for now, because odds are you're gonna just have to close and then reopen, and I don't want to do all that. Okay! Okay, so you said you read this line. Boop. There we go.
Felt like things could only go up.
Esmond?
But I suppose it was only a feeling. During rehearsal, I miscalculated, you could say.
Oh no!
It ended up with a leg injury, one severe enough I wouldn't be able to perform for a bit. Didn't think much of it. These things happen, right?
Right.
We had an understudy fill in for me, and the show went on as normal. However,
Did the understudy take your place?
as time went on, I suppose I wasn't healing as quickly as they would have liked. Or maybe they just liked him more.
No! Esmond, no!
Because they told me they'd be moving the show forward without me.
Oh. You were fired?
Well, it sounds a lot less graceful when you say it like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Backtrack.
But yes, I was let go. I was completely lost without them. I had no idea what to do. I couldn't perform my own, and even if I could, I was still healing from my injury. My savings were keeping me, well, safe, but it's not like they would last forever. I wasn't sure where I'd be able to go from there. But that's when I crossed paths with the Semiaquatic Circus. And I'm so glad I took a chance with them. Or rather, they took a chance on me. I approached Savannah after a show and asked if they had any openings. I told her that I was skilled in aerial skills and that even if I was still recovering, I could try to perform for her.
And?
She accepted me, no questions asked.
Solid.
She told me I didn't have to explain my situation and that they'd wait until I was all better to put me up on stage again.
Aww.
And the rest of the crew was right behind her, supporting me, helping me recover, doing the most for me. I couldn't believe how lucky I was to find people who were so generous with their time and energy, doing it all for someone they barely knew. For someone who hadn't given anything to them yet. They held all the best qualities a person could have: kind, giving, understanding, and more. They were the kind of people who made you believe the world is full of more good people than you realize. That's why I couldn't believe it when so many of them turned their back on us, especially Savannah.
Ooh. Oh, poor Esmond! He was kind of betrayed. Twice.
And after all she did for them.
Esmond, could you elaborate on that? I am also curious. I keep hearing everyone reference it, but I've no idea what it means. It sounds like you had such more people working in the circus before, but one day they all just left. No one has really explained it fully. If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me what happened?
Ah, I see. Of course I can. Earlier I told you that I was the third to last person to join before you did, right?
Right.
Well, that's because before you...
Flashback!
There was someone else.
Flashback! Aha!
He was a sly little fox, but terrifically charming in all the right ways.
Ooh, sounds like a fox.
Furnando was his name, and he had...
Why are you laughing?
You're Fernando.
Drama!
And he had rolled up to the circus with such enthusiasm that we couldn't possibly refuse to let him join us. He worked as a fortune teller on the carnival grounds before and after the show, sitting in a dark tent, predicting people's futures for an extra charge. When we weren't performing, he would tell fortunes of the other circus members, but he always added some sort of funny twist to them, one that would make us all laugh. He was so sociable. Always chatty during dinner, keeping everyone awake with giggles at night, telling tall tales of adventures he had heard from somewhere or other. It was easy for anyone, anywhere, to fall in love with him.
Oh, Fernando! Fernando!
Not in the traditional sense, but in the sense where you felt like he had been missing from your life all this time. And now that you had met him, you could feel content knowing the space in your heart had been filled.
Wait, why isn't it? Oh, I'm pushing the wrong thing. I was like, did I accidentally do anything? No, okay.
And I suppose he knew that
Totally
too.
knew it. He totally knew. He knows! They always know.
Because that's surely how he was able to do what he did.
He was a headhunter. That's my guess. What do you think?
He wanted more pay, and then threatened to take the people with him, and they did follow.
Yeah. So kind of like a headhunter. I'm guessing he came here and he was like looking for talent and then took.
Well, I don't know if it's that, because remember, Clyde was like, most people don't expect people in the circus to have things. And I'm guessing Furnando wanted to have
more
things. And when Savannah was like, no, we can't give you more.
Right.
He was like, fine, then I will leave and create my own circus.
Yeah. Furnando. What did he
took
do?
as many people as he could with him. One night, not even that long ago, when we were going over everyone's responsibilities for the upcoming week, Fernando insisted that Savannah put him in charge of our treasury.
He's gonna rob them! That's my guess. That's probably why they were suspicious of me being a thief.
He told her that his fortunes had told him that it would be great financial success for us. All the stars had aligned for it. Savannah had no reason to doubt him, after all. He was a friend. He was a circus member. He was family.
Oh, that's even worse.
She told him that if he felt best watching over the treasury that week, he was more than welcome to.
Oh, no.
You see where I am going with this.
I do, Esmond, I do. I have an idea.
A really cute picture of Savannah.
It was, and now her heart's gonna get ripped out! My Furnando! Furnando!
I don't know how he did it. But his first night on the job, he disappeared with nearly all our money.
He was probably planning it from the very beginning.
We have not seen him since.
I see. So he didn't take people with him.
No,
he took the money.
And then people left.
And then people left because there wasn't money. What a sly fox.
Swiper, no swiper.
I was thinking that! That's terrible. After all that time spent together, you called him family. And he still did that to you? Oh, Esmond, I'm so sorry. Oh, look at all the people they had. They had like shark people. That's so cool. And a bear, I think. And I don't know a whale person. I'm not entirely sure.
It does have a horizontal fin, so.
Oh, maybe a seal. Yeah,
that's
because of the
what I was
ball.
gonna say.
Yes. A shark person, a seal person, a
Trying
bear.
to figure out what the
elephant.
Perhaps. Oh yes,
because of the tail and the ears,
those
or
are ears.
bow.
I thought it was a bow, but
it could be a bow, but like
you saying elephant was like, oh yes, that's probably ears.
Ah.
What is it called when it's not a strong? They call it something completely different when it's a lady strong person.
I wrote it.
I can't remember what it's called though.
Did you read that? Or no?
That's when everyone started to leave.
Are they gonna slowly disappear?
It wasn't all at once, but it was in quick succession. Many were angry at what happened. Many were panicked over what they were going to do with no money.
Yeah.
Almost all of them blamed Savannah.
Yeah, which is so dumb, because it's not her fault that, they all trusted Furnando. But, I figured they would all blame her just because of how, insecure she was acting as the ringleader.
They would leave telling her it was her fault for trusting him in that position.
Wow.
She took responsibility for them when she let them join the circus and she had failed them. And they were sure they sure made her feel like it too.
Aww.
They left and left. Either to make it on their own or to take this as a sign to join more stable career. People were considered brothers and sisters and siblings, throwing our bonds away as if all our time together meant nothing. And eventually, it was just the 8 of us left. The 8 of us who still actually cared about each other, I suppose.
That's so sad.
And when it was just us left, we made a pact. We all agreed that the circus would stay the way it is now, just the 8 of us. And we'd never let anyone else join again. Heaven forbids they betray us like Furnando did. But I never liked that agreement.
No, because circuses kind of need more than 8 people, I feel like. That's not a very large circus. Not a lot of acts to do, you know?
Yeah, you can barely fill one circ.
Yeah, what's a circ?
The circle.
Okay.
A circus is 3-ring circus,
Oh,
right?
Is that why it's called that? Yes, everyone here knew that. Now that. Wait, so is the word literally circles? And from where? What language?
Latin.
Oh, fascinating. I didn't know that.
Or French, maybe. I mean, French is descended.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you read that.
I didn't want what Fernando did to ruin what Savannah had created. Savannah had started the circus for everyone, many of us with no other place to go or turn to. And she took us in because she knew that and wanted to give everyone the opportunity to find a place where they belonged. I think to myself, what could have happened if Fernando joined before I did? Would they have turned me away too? Would I have missed the chance to know all these wonderful people I do now because of his crime? That thought, it fills me with dread. To think that my loving and happy friends would be so quick to shut out their hearts all because of a dastardly fox and his cruel intentions? And before you joined, it felt like that might have been the case. That's why when you showed up, I wanted you to stay. To prove that my friends hadn't lost their kind and caring nature. That they could continue to welcome new people into their lives and not lose their faith in the goodness of others. And watching you throughout these past few days, I'm glad you were able to prove that I had nothing to worry about.
Yay!
My friends feel like my friends again. When they are around you, they are happy and laughing and smiling. And when they talk about you, they say the nicest things.
They talk about me?
Of course they do.
I'm not surprised. Not because I have a big head, but just because it's Pogo, Gogo, and Clyde, and Yo, they talk a lot.
They are all very happy you joined in the end. As am I.
Me too. That's so flattering. But it's starting to make me feel sad.
Why is that?
Well, wait, what, Capella? Well, how do you all know that I won't do something like Furnando did? How can you trust that I won't betray you too?
I guess we don't know. But I think you helped everyone here realize what I had been trying to figure out how to tell them. Even if it should end that way, loving others is still worth the risk of heartache.
Ooh, Esmond. Snaps for you. That's deep. That's so sweet. I love you all. I hope I never break your heart.
I hope I never break yours. Here, the tub should be ready now. Take your time washing up, okay? You deserve a relaxing bath after this week. I know adjusting to this new lifestyle isn't easy.
Thank you.
As I've been saying this whole time, Capella, thank you.
I'm slightly suspicious of myself now. I'm concerned! I don't think I can handle another game where I have to be the bad guy, but in particularly this game. Because everyone's so injured anyways. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Don't want it to be another here for
No,
sweetheart.
I don't want it to be another here for sweetheart. That hurt so bad.
Oh.
Wait, okay, so we're in the tent, right? And this is Esmond on his own?
I think so. I was so caught up, I forgot to tell her how to empty the bath after.
I think he's gonna see me.
Capella, sorry, I forgot to... Huh?
Oh, wait! This isn't... What? I can... Oh! I have a tail?
Yeah.
How do I have a tail? How do I have a tail? How do I have a tail?
A fish.
What? I can explain.
Or some sort of aquatic. I can't tell if it's supposed to be a fish or if it's supposed to be horizontal.
I'm confused.
Mammalian.
I'm confused. How do I have a tail? I look like a goat. It's not even like a narwhal situation, you know? Because unicorn fish. But like, how do I have a tail? I don't get it. Can you be mixed? Can you have multiple animal characteristics?
Oh, I'm trying to think. The only one we've ever seen was Fia, right?
I don't remember. Do I remember Fia?
The toddler one? Jackster's niece?
Oh, she had two?
Well, I was gonna say, she was the only one we knew of
That had separate parents, you mean?
Yeah.
Separate types?
Her father was a red panda,
Yeah.
and her mother was a fox?
Yeah, an Arctic fox.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she was also an Arctic fox.
Yeah, because it seemed kind of like, I guess some traits do blend, actually.
But
Like human to human.
she was just Arctic fox. And so I was going to say, the only example we have of someone who has two different species as a parent.
Right, but if it does work like human genes do, there's a potential of dominant and repressive? No. Yeah. Right? Repressive genes?
Recursive?
No, that's not right. Anyway, you have some that are more dominant than others, and then occasionally you'll get, like, mixes.
Recessive.
Is it recessive? Okay, I thought so.
It feels more so.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Like, you know, being a redhead or blue eyes or whatever, if one has blue, one has brown, you're more likely to get brown because it's a dominant trait. But every now and then, sometimes you can get a mixture trait, you know, like light brown eyes. I don't know, you know? So I don't know. But a tail and horns is like pretty big traits, I feel like. But what time is it? We got time! Part 2! Why were we hiding that also? Doesn't seem like it would be that big of a deal, right?
I don't know. I don't know the rules of this.
I don't know the rules either. Alright, here we go. Day 5, part 2.
So far, it would be kind of strange because, yeah, like I said, we haven't met someone with multiple parts.
But why is that something to hide? Just because it's odd, perhaps?
I mean, you know, usually anything that's different is
right, yeah, ostracized or whatever.
Well, even if it's not ostracized, the extra attention, it can be...
a lot.
Yeah.
Alright!
Negatively impacting on...
the person.
Yeah.
I can't believe it! What?
I'm guessing...
Did I show everyone? A goat, yet with a fishtail? Capella, you're a true semi-aquatic! That's what I was thinking. Truly. I mean, it's not like I thought it was impossible or anything, but I never would have guessed that.
Oh, cutie pie, you should have told me. If I knew you were a mermaid, I would have shared the tub.
Alright, maybe this is why I didn't tell you guys, okay? Why is there no music? I hate silence.
Oh, why didn't you tell us? Hey, now, easy. I'm sure Cap had her reasons.
Yes.
I had to go through all my voices real quick in a row.
Yes.
I also had to sit there on, like, the monkey. I did, like, Ringo.
Yeah. Yes, I do. I promise I do.
And I promise, gives me, like, Beatles vibes.
And I promise I meant to tell you all too. It's just not while we were still here. But I suppose the cat's out of the bag now. So if you'd allow me to explain.
Capella, are you sure? I don't want to push you into talking about it if you're not comfortable with it.
No, it's long past overdue, and you all have been so kind to me. The least I can do is be honest with you in return. Flashback? My name is Capella von Chevre... How do we want to say that?
Chevre?
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 My name is Capella von Chevre. Wow! Look at the faces! Oh, they both look... Okay, he looks mean and she looks very sad.
He looks real cool.
My father, Ralph?
Yeah.
Are we
No, Raphael.
Oh, Raphael. Okay. My father, Raphael von Chevre, and an esteemed swordsman, the likes of which his family had never seen in their lineage before. My mother...
Emilia.
Okay, I was like, are we putting an emphasis on the E? My mother, Emilia von Chevre, the inheritor of her family's estate and brilliant mathematician in her own regard. And then there was me, their daughter, their sole heir to the aristocrat von Chevre name. I can't say it too many times. I think I'm changing it every single time.
It's a little strange because the von is usually more of a Germanic, but the Chevre part is more of a...
We're probably butchering it. I do apologize. But perhaps I should not have been.
I like the Raphael guy. He looks cool.
He looks grumpy.
He looks like a villain.
Yeah. For I was born with a missing hand and a fishtail, and it made my father furious. Did he think that, like, he wasn't my dad? He didn't understand how their bloodlines together could have produced such a crooked child. He accused my mother of having an affair, even though the doctors had assured him that I was his child. I knew it! Nut. Classic move. he wouldn't hear any opposition at all, even going as far as to refuse any further looks into our family tree to see what could have caused this. It's just as well. I was already born. There was nothing to be done. My arm was suited with a prosthetic hand, and my tail was kept hidden under my clothing. Only my immediate family and the doctors who delivered me were aware of the existence of my tail. And life carried on. Did they want to remove my tail or something? You know, like, potentially if I was supposed to get married, that would be kind of... that would get in the way.
That would also be removing part of your spine, though.
Yeah, but like... do you think this kind of family cares? I was just thinking because they said I would have to change, or she said she didn't want to change, so I'm like, I could see that being something they would want to get rid of. My father threw himself into his sword fighting. I believed it was his way of releasing his frustrations about the whole ordeal. Based on the gossip I would hear from the house staff, you know, maids and butlers and the like, I think he was torn between wanting to try for a new child and not wanting to risk having another child like me. As for my mother, it was probably best that she did not get pregnant again. Her health deteriorated the years following my birth. I was too young to know what sickness overtook her, but old enough to believe that it must have been my fault somehow. Especially since everyone probably told me it was! My father more than implied it was a fitting punishment for her, for cursing his daughter in such a way.
Still so confused what time period this is supposed to be, because the term cursing is like old, but then the hose they were using was very much a modern.
Well, I guess it depends on where we're at, because I do know that certain cultures still very much hold on to, like, you have to be careful around, like, pregnant people and stuff, because there are curses that, like, follow them and things. So I guess I don't know where we are. Also, this is a fantasy world where maybe it's a little bit of everything. So.
And also, the photographs looked like, you know...
old.
The sepia, you have to stand there for like an hour.
Yeah, he was glaring for an hour. Never moving. Eventually, my mother passed, leaving my father as my only family. Oh, great, awesome. My father was a very strict man. Always said exactly what he meant and followed through on his words. Growing up, I always tried to listen to whatever he said. Whenever he felt like I needed to be disciplined, I considered myself blessed he did not use the sharp end of his sword. But so long as I behaved, I did not have to worry. So I always tried to listen and be on my best behavior I could manage. I don't like her dad. I didn't from the moment I saw him.
He's got like perfect villain design.
Yeah. Until recently, I suppose. Aha! Was I being married off? How do I say this? I grew up with the expectations of an arranged marriage. It was how my parents married, how their parents married. It's only tradition. I was all right with that. It took longer than expected, but eventually my father had found a suitor for me. We were set to be married in the coming years. But I wanted to say it was a few months ago now, when the incident occurred. One day, when my fiancé and his mother were over for lunch, I had a bit of a stumble, and when my skirt flew, my tail was revealed. It was terrible. The reaction was abject horror? Abject?
Yeah.
Okay. I had no idea what to say. What would I even have said? So, as I'm sure anyone could guess, they pulled out of the marriage. They did not want to risk my ex-fiancé's and I's future children coming out deformed. My father ended up paying them quite handsomely. Check that again. My father ended up paying them quite the handsome sum of money to keep quiet about the whole thing. When outsiders would ask why the marriage fell through, everyone involved would simply answer, both of our families' goals were not aligned, and the conversations would end there. My father was less than pleased about the whole ordeal. He told me I'd pay him back for it one day. I told him I would return every cent, anything not to upset him further. I lived my whole life doing whatever it took to make him happy, or at the very least, not mad at me. But I couldn't do that, and it's why I ran away. Father called me into his office one day. He told me he wanted to go looking for a husband for me again, but we couldn't have a repeat of last time. Okay, place your bets. I feel like what I said was true. I was a hard enough sell as it is, and so he organized an operation to have my tail removed. I'm not excited, because that's depressing, but I'm semi-happy I guessed that correctly, because note. While it could never change my genes, no one would ever have to know I had one to begin with. And I just...
Except for what would you say about the sky?
I couldn't do it. Childhood accident. I couldn't. I always tried to do everything he asked of me, and always listening, behaving, changing my ways, changing every part of myself to be someone he could love, someone he wasn't ashamed of, someone he didn't look at with such contempt. But not that. I couldn't do that. It's my body. My body. I couldn't let him have control of I could let him have control of every other aspect of my life. I'd like to be able to have control over something that belongs to me. Control over whether or not I think it should change. I'm so sorry, everyone. I hope you understand why I had to keep this a secret. I was so embarrassed at first. But after getting to know you, I felt I could trust that you would not shame me for such a thing. But I still couldn't say anything. If news spread about how a goat with a fishtail had been seen around here, I'm sure my father would find me. And I don't want to imagine what the kind of reaction he'd have to knowing our secret had gotten out. Dang, Capella. Dang.
This isn't good.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's,
What is that? I mean, nobody else should know.
Darwin was just telling me the other day.
Oh, is my dad looking for me?
There was a goat man here looking around for someone.
What? He's here?
Don't worry, we didn't say anything about you. I feel like I lost his accent.
That's okay.
But I'm also not sure how convinced he was that we didn't know anything. Oh, I see. We should kill him.
Okay, go. cute. That was cute. Are you good?
I wasn't expecting that. Just one frame of animation.
You'll have to try to find that. You'll go to jail if you kill someone. No one is killing anyone. Look, I'm not blaming you, Capella. I wish you told us earlier how dire the situation really was.
If we had known how dangerous it really was for you, I would still be here.
It's fine. We know now. All right, everyone. Start packing. Huh? We're leaving early, and we're getting you as far out as possible. We can't do that. We've already sold tickets for the rest of the week. Huh? We can't do returns, and if we leave now, it's going to ruin our reputation.
As much as I hate to admit it, the kid's got a point.
Ooh.
I don't think we have any way of rounding up all the people who bought tickets. Even if we could, I don't think we could afford to return them anyways.
No, your accent's all blending together.
I know. Too many switching. And if we ever want to come back this way, I don't think anyone's going to want to see us again.
But you guys, what about Savannah? I'll be fine. But Capella, he still doesn't know I'm here, and we've been safe so far. After today, it's just 2 more nights. I think we can make it. Please, I insist. I don't want to ruin anything for the circus. Besides, even with the possibility of him around, I feel safe with all of you. It will be okay.
You could close her off in a tent for
or,
the 2 days,
put a fun outfit on her, hide the horns, hide the tail, or embrace the tail. It's a shark person or whatever. I don't know.
Get like a mascot outfit.
Okay. We're going to continue our show as planned. But the second we're done with our last show, we're packing up immediately, and I don't care if it takes us all night. You hear me, everyone?
Yes, Maya. Wait, that was Clyde. Yes, Maya. Yes, Mom. Whatever you say, boss man.
Yes, sirree.
If anyone tries to lay a finger on my coffee, they're gonna have to go through me first.
Thanks, Pogo Go.
Well, he has a sword. You need to be careful.
And he's an excellent swordsman. It's not like just some random guy with a sword.
It's like you say, you call the shots around here.
Thank you so much, everyone. Yay! I look forward to traveling with you. But I'm worried because we have 2 more days. That makes me wonder if the secret route is potentially just going to give us more information about Furnando, or... That was his name, right? Furnando.
Yeah.
Furnando. Or is Furnando somehow going to screw us all over again? Is he going to somehow come back and be like, oh, hey, this rich guy is paying me a bunch of money? I don't know. And I'm slightly worried. But anyway, I think that's probably where we'll end, right? Or should we start the next day? I know, I'm not sure how long the next 2 chapters are going to be, Stage.
I say let's start it.
Okay. Day 6.
Like I said, we've consistently gotten like 2.5 days each time.
Yeah, but I'm just not sure.
And so if we do half, and then the secret chapter and the final chapter, that's, 2.5 for Friday.
Okay. Alright, day 6. I don't know what else we're gonna do. We didn't have any choices in day 5. It was just background, and then, obviously, the main event.
Well, I'm guessing we're gonna become friends with the monkey triplets.
Maybe. Day 6. Boop, boop. Yep.
Capella.
I was gonna say, I hope you got your accent ready. Cute. Hello, everyone.
Now, differentiating between Viz and Darwin is going to be...
Me having to try to copy you is going to be hard. I apologize over yesterday and all. I truly didn't mean...
Capella, it's fine. You don't have to explain yourself. We know what it's like to be betrayed by a man you were supposed to trust.
Are you guys talking about Furnando?
I would assume.
I see.
Anyways, did Savannah tell you?
Tell me what?
I'm gonna be spending the day with you. Just in case. Figured it'd be better if that you weren't alone.
But don't you all do trapeze together? I'm not messing up your performance, am I?
No, it's fine. We've all done 2-person trapeze before.
Well...
Oh, so the other 2 aren't going to be there.
If you're sure. Okay, that low-key's kind of like, woohoo!
Do you want to try an accent?
No!
Even though you slip into it sometimes.
I slip into so many accents accidentally, but the minute I try to do any on purpose, it doesn't work. I don't know why. And you wanted to come with me, Viz?
I mean, I kind of have to, don't I? You wouldn't be able to understand Darwin or Nana, and Nana especially wouldn't be able to understand you.
Oh, does Nana not, talk? Wait, no, that would be Darwin.
Darwin is speak, no, and Nana is the hear, no.
Yeah.
She's probably deaf.
Yeah. Okay.
Or at least
does she use, sign
the costume
language?
makes her deaf.
I'm not quite sure. She wouldn't?
We have triplets. One is blind, one is deaf, and one is mute.
I guess.
She's deaf.
I see. Do Darwin and Nana speak sign language?
Huh?
I know sign language. I was taught a variety of languages as a child. It's very important for business, don't you know? Okay, so this is all signed out, I'm guessing. So I'm just gonna read it in my voice because I don't think sign language has an accent, does it? Hello, Nana. I'm sorry I didn't properly introduce myself before. I'm Capella. Aw, look at Nana! She's like, yes, a friend.
Well then. I guess I don't have to be the one to stick with you.
Oh
if you
no, do I have to make a decision? Do I have to make a decision?
This is for your benefit, so who would you rather stay with you for today?
Oh goodness, I have to choose? I was actually wondering if I could talk a bit more to... Dang it, game! I hate making decisions! I don't know. Because this seems like I would get a huge difference between the information based on each person. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get that information later. You know? Like, maybe somebody will come back and be like, oh, let's go take a break. Or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know who to pick. I like Nana. I'm not quite sure, Darwin's, like, how am I supposed to sign to him too? I'm not quite sure. Is he mute or, like, what's up? But I also like Viz, but I also like Darwin because we could talk about Esmond together. Wait, it was Darwin who had a crush, right? Or was it Viz?
It was Darwin.
It was Darwin. So that would be kind of fun to be like, so, how's it going?
Viz did seem disappointed, though.
Oh, true. I don't know. Maybe they were talking about something completely different besides their relationship. I don't know.
No.
Wait,
I said Viz seemed disappointed that we could sign.
Oh, he did? I was too busy looking at Nana.
No, yeah, the whole thing was he was like, oh, I guess this was for your benefit.
So wait, so you think he wanted to talk to us?
I do think so.
Should we pick him then?
I don't know.
Yes. You're smart.
Come back to this.
But because I would also kind of be curious to see what the different information we get would be.
If there's even a difference.
If there is a difference. Yeah, maybe the questions are all going to be the same. Alright, let's do Viz then, just to get it out of the way.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Viz, I choose you. But I'd love to get to know you all so soon, too.
Really? Well then, let's get going. I won't hold Nana and Darwin extra practice time.
Bye, Nana. Bye, Darwin.
Nana?
What did I say?
Oh, well, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to think if it would be pronounced Nana or not.
Nana.
Nana. I think it would be Nana.
Yeah, Nana is grandma, right?
Well, yes, but I mean,
Nana is more of a name, rather than a title. Nana. Anyway, it probably is Nana, like banana. Yeah. Na. Okay.
Capella. There's no easy way to say this.
What's up? Do I smell? Esmond already told me. I took a bath! Is everything alright? Did something happen?
No, I guess. I just...
What's up?
I wanted to say I'm sorry.
Oh! For what?
When you first got here, I didn't like you very much.
That's okay. You have trauma. I get it.
And I've been kind of hostile whenever you're around.
I see. I mean, if you were being hostile, then I did not. I got used to combining words again. No! I mean, if you were being hostile, then I did not notice.
No contractions. That's for poor people.
I'm sorry. You know what's funny is growing up, I don't think I used that many contractions growing up. And then when I got into public school, I think I started using more. Did you ever notice a difference in...
I don't think so.
Okay. I think I did, though. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, don't say that. Oh, darn. Where was it?
It went away. I heard that, yes.
That makes it even worse.
Viz, why didn't you like me? It's okay if you didn't like me. Well, we already know why he didn't like us. It's because of Furnando. But do you keep saying it after I say it because you're trying to copy the way that I say it?
No, because I'm thinking you know like a telenovela.
Yes! Furnando. I feel like it's okay if you didn't like me because we already know why he didn't like us. You know?
Well, at least we're fairly sure why he didn't like
it. He's like, I don't like goat people. Whoa, Vince! Whoa! It's okay if you didn't like me. I feel like that's a Capella thing to say, too. Just be like, it's okay. Bep.
No, don't say that. I'm trying to own up to it, okay? Because it really wasn't right for me to act that way. I'm slipping back into Scottish.
It's their go-to. Which is funny because I don't think on your thing, did you have that much? Like, percentage?
No.
No! Yeah! Justin's like, I just like it.
Well, to be fair, like I said, I was going for a Ringo, and his is, what is that, North England? That's really close to Scottish.
Oh, I was picturing, it's just like a relaxed sounding. You know what I mean? Anyway, did you read that?
Esmond told you about him, right? Darn it.
It's okay. Oh. Furnando?
Yeah.
This is like, maybe we should pick Nada.
Well, I'm trying to think. I'm like, come on, Thomas the Tank Engine. Ringo Starr narrated.
Thomas the Tank Engine?
Yeah.
What? Wait, he was Thomas?
He was the narrator. So he did all the voices and Sir Topham Hatt and Shiny Time Station.
Did he? So he was Thomas?
I think so. Well, he was the narrator at least.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
Mind blown.
Look at our tapes.
Mind blown.
I was so into Thomas.
I was gonna say that wasn't really. I did watch it. Don't get me wrong. That movie. Watched it all the time.
Oh yeah, you love
all the time. What was it called?
I didn't remember the movie, but with Lady, I said.
Yeah, and then the bird, and there's magic, and yeah. And at the end, there's the credits, and then there's that come on, do the locomotive. That song, I used to dance. Anyway.
Because it was like when you got here, all I could think about was him.
Fernando.
And I just couldn't stop. Here we go again. It's happening again. Yada yada. And seeing everyone be so ready to let you join, even after what happened and what we agreed upon, got me so twisted.
That's okay. You have trust issues. It's understandable. You went through a very large betrayal.
Like, we were letting it happen. We were letting it happen all over again. Then the weeks started going on, and everyone kept saying such nice stuff about you. Pogo kept gushing over how cute you are. Yoyo said you were actually pretty cool.
Which one are you laughing at? Yoyo? She's alright. Dang.
I'm a teenager.
An angsty teenager.
She's pretty cool.
I guess.
I guess. I mean, if I have to hang out with you. Even Savannah was talking about how you weren't so bad. Hearing all that made me feel...
upset, angry, hurt.
Save and put it
yeah, I'm gonna hate myself. But okay.
Or do you want to go? Because
I kind of want to go.
Because if we're going to try to do the other...
Well, so here's what I'm thinking, right? So fun fact, this is actually a skill of mine that you use in counseling, where it's a reflection of feeling, and you're supposed to try to use the best word possible when reflecting to the client the feeling that they are trying to express. So that's probably why I'm actually sitting over here thinking really hard about it. Here's my thought process. Upset is the safest, most general choice. However, it is not very deep at all. You know what I mean? It's not very specific. Hurt is what I was leaning towards. Because I don't think angry is exactly correct of what he's trying to express. I think he's trying to express that he's felt betrayed, and he doesn't know what to do with that emotion.
Yeah, like the way he was talking, yeah, he feels like he's being betrayed by his friends in not upholding their pact of not getting betrayed again.
Yes. So I agree. I think hurt is exactly the word that he is searching for. Because I don't think angry is correct. I don't think he's angry at me.
No.
Because anger is more of like a focused feeling. You know what I mean? And he's not angry at his friends.
His past few sentences were all about his friends, not about her.
Yeah, and he's more along the lines of being scared that he's going to get hurt again, rather than actually being, like, mad.
Guys, we made an agreement.
Yeah. Alright, hurt. Let's go with hurt. Watch us be wrong. We're over here like...
Well, I'm just explaining why I know. Feel like
I do. Yeah, I agree 100%. Hurt. Oh, see? It wasn't that one.
Kinda, but I mostly feel... alone.
Oh, no, I feel like hurt was the closest.
I guess because they got to talk to you and all, and they felt better about you. Like, you were someone they could trust, someone they didn't have to worry about. But I still couldn't give up on what happened with Furnando. Were they forgetting that they all liked and trusted him a bunch too before he stabbed us in the back? I started feeling like it was just a matter of time. In just a little while longer, you'd show your true colors, and everyone would feel like such a fool for falling for the same trick twice. And then yesterday happened, and you started telling us about your home life. I don't want to believe you would lie to us about something that serious, especially for a down-on-its-luck circus like ours.
No, I'd never. Should we save that?
Let's keep going a little bit.
To the next choice.
Yeah. And now it's just... it's hard for me. Not just my apology, but... damn it, I'm sorry, Capella. Because even after all this, and where we are now, it's still hard for me to let go and trust you fully.
Save! It's okay if you don't trust me. I promise you can trust me.
Oh, let's finish, because if we wanted to try to see if the other two were...
Okay. It's okay if you don't trust me. I promise you can trust me. I'm leaning towards this one. Don't you think? Because I feel like I promise you can trust me. Like, if he doesn't believe me, that's gonna be nothing.
Yeah.
So I feel like the more of the fact of me validating his feelings is like the better approach. So, it's okay if you don't trust me. It's like you said earlier. I know that it's what it's like to be betrayed by a man you were supposed to trust. If I could trust my father was making the right decision, I certainly wouldn't be here now. And I don't think that I'd be able to trust him if he promised to go back on the decision either. I know our situations aren't completely comparable, but I know that you must feel really careful with your trust right now. So, I understand if you don't trust me. I'm not offended. It's alright.
Thanks, Capella.
I feel like that was the right choice.
That's really cool of you.
Thank you, I know.
Most people wouldn't react well to what I just said.
I am quite experienced with people who would not react well when they are told that I am quite experienced with people who do not react well when they are not told what they want to hear. I do not want to be that person for others.
Sorry about that. But really, thanks. I just, I can't say that word a lot. I get worried about everyone here. Especially my siblings.
Makes sense.
I lost the accent again.
It's okay.
I'm the one who has to speak up for them. I love them a lot.
Aww.
I just really don't want a repeat of last time. So, yeah. Sorry about being so standoffish to you these past few days. And thanks for understanding my whole trust issue, too.
Of course. Or thank you. I'm guessing it would be like a thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you go wrong here? My personal reaction would be, of course. Like, what it's fine. But, like, I don't think saying thank you for telling me is a wrong thing to say either.
Yeah.
I feel like thank you might lean more towards Capella's traditional behavior.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll go with that, and if it messes us up, oh well.
For what?
For walking with me still. We might not be friends yet, but you don't even really trust me, but I like to believe that this is a start.
Yeah. It's been a hectic week, but damn it.
What?
I think I'm starting to see why everyone says that what they say about you. Maybe you really aren't so bad.
Cute. Did we do it? Aww.
Capella, can I, in a first step of trust, I guess, can I confess something to you?
What is it? Yes, of course. Is everything all right?
No, yeah, it's all fine. I just,
What?
I wanted to say that I think your voice is pretty, that's all.
I'm just collecting them all. Thank you, Viz. I think your voice is pretty too. Cute! I'm gonna be pissed if she turns out to be the bad guy. I'm gonna be so mad if she turns out to be the bad guy. Save! Oh, we're on page 2. How exciting. Alright, main menu.
Yeah.
And yes. Yeah, I'm gonna be so mad if she's the bad guy. I'm gonna be so mad. I love these people. They are now my people. And if somehow she turns out to be the bad guy, I'm gonna be very upset. More so than Here for Sweethearts. That one, I don't know why. Like, I was kind of like shocked, but I was like, okay. This one I will be genuinely sad. So, Arcade Kitten, don't play with my emotions, please. Thank you. That is all. But yeah, that's the end of today's stream. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this game because I sure am. I guess we only have 2 more chapters left.
Well, I mean, you also wanted to see if the monkeys were different.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Because yes. I wonder because it was a pretty personable, conversation, so I would imagine it might be pretty different.
Yeah.
We gotta talk to Darwin. We need to know, how's it going with Esmond? Are you guys a couple? Can I ship it? What's going on?
Well,
we need to talk to Darwin.
I don't think you'll be in for very good news, considering Esmond's response was he has a crush on you.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
That would imply it is not reciprocated.
I'm rooting for him. But anyway, that's the end for today. Hopefully you guys like this. If you are and you want to continue to see, I guess, the end, potentially, the next time you're going to want to come is on Friday. Today's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes. We do stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right now we're just, steamrolling through this game. Do you have a game aligned after this one?
I don't think so.
Okay, so there you go. Obviously I'm not entirely sure how many more, if we only have 1 or 2, not sure how long the next chapters are gonna be. But regardless, if you feel like it, you can always let us know if you have any recommendations that you want us to check out. If you haven't played any of Arcade Kitten games before, I highly recommend you check those out. They are so good. I think after this we've played them all, right? I don't think there's gonna be any others.
Well, I mean, we've played them all so far.
So far. I hope not. But yeah. So not sure what we'll play after this yet. But regardless, like I said, the at least one more episode. That will be Friday. Don't worry though, if you miss it, or maybe if we do a surprise stream or whatever, who knows? Or you're curious about what else we've played, we upload all of our VODs over to our YouTube channel, so you can go over there and check that out. Also, like I said, if you like Arcade Kitten, we have an entire playlist of all the different games by Arcade Kitten available over there. So many, all of which are amazing stories. I highly recommend you check it out if you've been watching this. But honestly, all the games that we have available over there are pretty freaking good. We have a lot of very similar kind of games in similar genres, themes that we touch upon.
Yeah, the only other game I have on my docket is one that's a record game.
That's okay. So yeah, check that out. Also, you can leave a comment over on the VODs, maybe. If you do have a recommendation that you'd like to see us check out, feel free to drop it down below. We always respond to our comments over there. That's the best way to get a hold of us, is by commenting. Otherwise, yeah, check out the games. If you want a sneak peek at the various games we have available, you can always go to our TikTok, our YouTube Shorts, or Instagram Reels. Yes, I think that's it.
Yep.
Sweet! Like, comment, subscribe, share, do whatever you feel like doing. We will appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!